Welcome back.
Yo, episode 21.
The
Is it
newest
21 or is it 20?
episode of the new
I think
year.
it's 20. I think we started the new
Oh,
year
yeah,
with the
episode
20.
of the new year, number 20.
right there, buddy.
It's right there.
He
got the
still,
best
still
angle.
can't see it. He's all looking the wrong way.
So how was
We're
your
back.
guys' new year?
It was
August.
anticlimactic.
Anticlimactic?
That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please explain.
What'd you do on New
It
Year's?
was just with my, chick, and
Oh, that doesn't sound good. It was anticlimactic.
it was just I got really short. I got drunk. I got really
Said
drunk.
I got drunk.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, I remember you were posting on your story or whatever.
I don't know how I was posting my
I
story,
was just
but
faded doing some crazy shit.
it was bad.
Yeah.
You?
We all have our first love. No.
Too many.
I was just chilling. I actually actually stayed in bed pretty much, just watched TV. I stayed up till about 12, listened to some fireworks.
And then you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm out.
It's just
Yeah.
like, what's it called? It's just, to me, it's like, one, with COVID and everything, all the restrictions and bullshit. And then two, it's just like, already, I'm not really that, I'm a homebody.
Yeah, you're not the type of person
Yeah,
that
yeah.
go out,
I don't
go
really
party.
go out.
Yeah,
Even
no, I
like,
feel
even
that.
like when it's something sounds like it could be interesting, like even poker. Like I want to
Yeah.
go play poker, but it just comes
So you
out
get hyped to
a lot
it.
of times I'm like, do I really want to do that and have to wake up then?
You gotta go
Exactly.
do all this
It's like, I don't
shit.
want It's like, fuck.
Girl, I got Shane's brother's birthday. Let's go. All right, we're not going.
Yeah.
No, I'm like that too. I'm introverted as fuck.
Yeah, I like to just chill. I mean, for mine,
You don't even know his name.
I live next to like bars and shit. So for
You said
New
Shane's
Year's, it was
brother.
just Dalton.
Yeah.
Come on, bruh.
I see him at the gym every day.
And you
Come
didn't know
on.
his name?
I did.
Then why'd you go refer to him?
Because
as-
Shane's been on
Hey,
the
you
podcast.
know he watches this. Dalton
Oh,
watches
okay,
this.
okay.
Shane's been on the podcast.
Dalton
Come
ain't
on.
gonna- Nah, but for me, New Year's was chill. I don't really go out like you. I just
Yeah.
like to chill. But I live next to like bars and shit. So like we went out, had some people over.
Yeah, that's different too.
Yeah, it's like it's easy.
When it's
you know,
right by your
it's
house.
easy. You don't have to
You don't
worry
have to
about like
drive.
driving.
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
the thing. You
Yeah,
gotta
so it was
Uber
cool,
and
but
whatnot.
Yeah.
nothing crazy.
Did you guys make any resolutions?
No, I'm a grown man.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't
I
make
mean,
any
any
New Year's
promises to
resolutions.
yourself,
Every day
you know?
I fucking
Marcus-
try to make
Marcus-
myself better.
I'm gonna gain 20 pounds of muscle.
I've been on that grind. All right.
He's like, I'm gonna get a girlfriend this
Nothing's
year.
changing.
No, he's
Not-
got one.
She's not gonna break up with me the whole year.
Oh man.
And you're gonna be loyal.
Yeah, maybe.
New Year's failed.
God damn it. Next year.
No, I was gonna say something about was it New Year's?
Christmas.
No, it was something else. But
I'm not sure if it was on the
oh,
podcast.
Oh,
What?
yeah, I passed my second kidney stone.
Oh yeah, you were texting us about that. That sounded fucking painful,
Fucking
bro.
A, dude.
Look up on YouTube the first thing that popped. I don't know why it popped up on my feed. I guess the fucking phones are listening, but it says
Reading
most
your
painful thing, kidney stone. I was like, why the fuck would that pop up there?
Bro, so like I've seen pictures of kidney stones and some of them look like straight up little spike balls.
That's
what
like,
they are.
bruh.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's super zoomed in.
So what
You
is
know
a kidney stone? Like how does it happen?
It's calcium.
Oh, it's just all
buildup.
built up. and
Yeah,
shit?
so basically your body, it's really, and I thought it was like, oh shit, that means I'm like drinking too much milk
Mhm.
because I love
Not drinking
Yeah.
enough water.
and that okay, I'm the one telling the story. And so like I asked the doctor that the first time I was like fuck, so it's because I'm drinking too much milk. I was like, I eat a lot of cereal, I drink a
Yeah.
lot of milk, and I eat a lot of ice cream.
Yeah.
Not good, and cheese, not good.
Just everything that's
Yes.
gonna give you.
So I was
fucking
like, fuck,
kidney
man. I was like, I got to cut out all this calcium now. I was like, fuck. And then he's like, no. He's like, actually, it's more so the calcium your body will naturally produce. It's just that's not getting flushed out properly.
Oh, okay.
You need more hydration to just
Yeesh.
normally flush it out.
Yeah.
Your body should normally flush it out, but when you don't have enough hydration, it'll build up.
Oh, and then that's why
and
you
it
get
creates
kidney
a stone.
Yeah, I used to be playing
Jesus.
video
Yeah.
games with this
Fucking
one guy.
crazy.
He was like, yeah, I was in the fields for a week drinking straight Monsters. I didn't drink any water. And when he came
Bruh.
back the month later, he had a kidney stone. So I was
Yeah.
like,
I bet
fuck.
he's probably dehydrated as fuck.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And I don't think there's much calcium in Monster, but
But it's just the
just your-
dehydration.
yeah.
part.
dehydration,
Yeah.
and his body
His
built
piss
it
is
up.
brown, straight.
Yeah, that's
fucking
gross.
Well, that's the other thing too. Is it was like they were worried about like if I had an infection, and they're like, are you peeing blood? It's like, no, I'm not peeing blood.
Just
You know what I
sounds
mean?
fucking
Because
terrible,
I kept
dude.
seeing my pee, and it was like darker, but I thought it was
So-
because I was dehydrated.
So was it?
but then come to find out, it was blood.
I heard it starts in the back.
That's the only real spot you feel the pain.
Oh,
So you
really?
feel it like kind of like in your groin?
No,
Oh, your
no.
back.
You
back.
feel it like if you know you have your back dimples,
Yeah.
you basically feel it right there on one side only. Whatever kidney is passing.
Also, it passes through and then it goes.
No, like I'm saying like because you have two kidneys, so I have kidney stones in both kidneys.
Yeah.
So if I pass the one from the left kidney, I feel it on my left side. If it'll pass from the right kidney, I'll feel the pain. Like the first time was my left, second time was my right.
So
I felt the difference.
But you can have like unlimited kidney stones in a sense.
Unlimited.
In a sense, but like you can have more than one.
Yes,
Like,
I
it could build
have
up
more than
again,
one. I
and
have
then-
more than one. I have multiple in both of my kidneys.
Oh.
I think we all have them. They just build up to the point to where you need to pass them.
Yeah, you get them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Your body produces the calcium, but it will flush
if you're
naturally.
hydrated enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when you're not, that's what just makes them. I don't go stick together or clump up.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is sometimes they can get so big that you can't pass it.
And what do they got to do?
physically
Surgery?
can't. And that's what I thought was. That's the only reason why I was tripping out is because I felt it during the night, went to bed, woke up and felt fine. 5 minutes later, instant pain. I was like, oh fuck, it's stuck. Why am I still feeling pain? Because the first time I didn't take that long.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's stuck.
So when it passes, do you like piss it out? Is that how? Does it
Yeah.
come out of your like dick?
You said
Yeah.
you need like
Oh,
a fucking.
When it comes out, you
One of
don't
those-
need to. They recommend you do a screen to piss it in so it catches it. It's basically literally a screen cup.
Yeah.
It'll catch it. I haven't yet to do that, but
So how big was it?
I didn't ever seen them. Out of the ones that are me, I've never.
Oh, you just pissed them out, and
Yeah,
then, like,
I
it
just
just went in
pissed
the
in the
toilet,
toilet.
yeah.
And, but you can.
But you can hella
bro.
feel
You
it.
can't see it. You can't hella feel it. But as soon as you're done
That
with that
pain is,
piss,
like, gone.
no, because the pain's already. By the time you're pissing it out, it's already past your kidney, so you're not feeling the pain anymore in your kidney.
Okay.
When I pissed it out, both times I didn't feel it, but then like right after, like I'm done peeing and I go to like pull up my pants and shit, it's like I feel a weird tingle in my dick.
It's like itch, probably from that fucking thing coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like,
like-
it's scraping it,
Yeah.
but your the dick hole is larger than your hole from from the tube to your kidney.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Oh,
scraping.
so that's why it
more.
hurts really
Yeah, 'cause
bad
it's
back here
fighting a
versus like,
tighter hole.
oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always thought like when you have to pass your kidney stone, the whole time you're pissing, it just hurts, bro.
No,
Like,
no,
that's
no.
the painful
That's
part.
what everybody says too.
Yeah,
like,
I'm thinking,
oh,
like,
your dick
Nah,
goes
bro, you
through.
ever,
Like,
yeah,
it's
seen,
not
you ever
that
seen
bad.
Monsters Inside Me?
Like especially compared to the back pain, that's nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
But it is kind of
It's
uncomfortable.
uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and it's like it's
Because pissing feels good.
because it's
You know what I'm
cut.
saying?
You feel it like cut, so it's like a tingling
Oh,
for like
yeah.
a day. You feel like
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
But it's probably really, that shit probably heals hella fast.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
It's
inside of your
literally like
mouth
a
or
day.
something.
Yeah, it's literally like a day.
Heals hella fast.
No, you never seen the Monsters Inside Me before?
What is that, a kid's
It's-
movie?
No, it's
Sounds
a
like a
movie
porno.
about insects.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sus.
It's a movie about like parasites that they say call them monsters inside me. You remember
I
talking
saw it
when
when I was younger. Yeah,
Dude, there
Is
was
it
this,
animated or is it like a...
No, it's real.
yeah.
There, you could have like a bot fly. I don't know if you've ever seen a bot
I've seen
fly.
that like in a dog or something.
yeah, stuff like that. It's actually in people.
Parasites.
But there was another one that you like. There's a special lake that you piss in, and a fucking worm goes up to your
Oh, yeah,
dick
like
hole and
swims up the
attaches to it.
stream
Yeah,
of
and
your
you
piss?
can't-
It's
Yeah.
because of the warmth, right?
I think so.
It's the warmth.
Dude, that's
that they
crazy.
attract to.
That's crazy. It could be able to swim up
And it
the
fucking
piss stream,
latches
bro.
on.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, fish swim upstream all the
I
time.
know, but that how small, like compared to it, how small it has to be be able to go in your piss and
Yeah,
like
but
have a full thing
yeah.
of be able to fully swim. You
Yeah, that's
know,
true.
like your piss isn't like that.
This
wide.
first 10 minutes got pretty intense.
That's what I was thinking too when I was talking about dick hole. Might have to bleep that one out.
All right, well, I'll switch it up a little bit. I'll talk about something I want to talk about. So I saw, I saw a post yesterday about how a transgender guy, I think it's a guy, yeah, it's trans. She was a girl and she turned into a guy, and she wanted to wrestle on the guys' team, right? But they wouldn't allow her to
Was this
wrestle.
like in high school?
Yeah, in like high school.
Okay.
So they wouldn't allow her to wrestle. This is in Texas. So then she was able to wrestle on the girls' team, and she won like the state
But
championship.
she's like juiced with testosterone and shit.
Yeah, exactly. But like, she wanted to wrestle on the guys' team. Like they just didn't allow her to. But now she's getting hella hate because she won. But she didn't want to even do that. But she just wanted to wrestle. Period.
Look,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying the whole time you're calling her a she, but you're saying she transitioned to a man. So technically, I'm gonna assume she wants to be called a he.
Yeah, that's a he.
Or they.
Yeah, or they. I don't know.
You
But
know what? But that's the thing is like, what if there's like a one that like a girl that transitions? She's like, no, I'm still a girl. I just like to look like a man. But I
that's
consider
whatever
myself
she
a girl.
identifies as.
Wasn't
Right?
that-
Right.
Or he. Or
Yeah,
they.
or-
I don't know.
Yeah,
If they want to look
I
like a
don't
girl,
know.
but they're still a guy, isn't that just a cross-dresser?
Exactly. Unless they like get a full transition, like where they have like
Right, so that's the thing.
Well, I
So
think that-
some of them want to be called a man or he, but some of them want to still be called she.
Well, I think so. What you're talking
Some wanna
about,
be called
just like a
they.
straight up cross dresser, right? Is like if you were to dress as a girl, right?
Yeah.
But that's not actually transitioning because like when you transition,
know that?
I think because I've been watching Euphoria, bro. I've been watching hella shit. So
Yeah,
when you
Euphoria's
transition,
crazy.
I think that's like when you actually start taking like hormones. Like you start taking testosterone if you want to become a guy, or you start taking like estrogen if you want to become a girl. Versus just like dressing. Like I'll still be like a full on man, but I just dress like
that's
a
the difference between cross dressing and transitioning.
and transitioning. Yeah,
But I'm talking about still a cross dresser can still say they identify as a
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
A
I can say I
transition
identify
person
as
can
a
still
fucking
say that
TV.
they're a woman.
That's true.
You know what I'm
say I'm
saying?
a fucking dolphin, bro.
It's true though.
No, that's what's fucking crazy.
It's true though.
But then, like, that got me thinking about the other, like, basically the flip-flop side of that, where this guy,
I identify that I was vaccinated. What if
You were vaccinated.
No, but I'm saying, like, say I wasn't
like
vaccinated.
me, I identify
And,
I'm
like,
vaccinated.
is that what we're going?
The
Where I can
fucking
say,
law's
you know
gonna
what?
come after your
I
ass.
say
Wait.
that I got vaccinated. My paper went away. I don't know why you can't find my records. I was vaccinated. Like, what if somebody has that? You know,
That's me, basically.
You know,
me.
that's what I think. I was hella mad, bro. Like, okay, so I went and got my vaccination. I finally got my vax.
I'm the only survivor.
Yeah.
Call me
hold
Mark
on, hold
Wahlberg,
on.
lone survivor.
but you didn't just don't like say it like I got it.
I finally got it.
Yeah, but let's tell the viewers.
Why did you get it?
No,
I got it 'cause of my
don't
job.
give a fuck about any of that. Tell the viewers how you reacted to it.
Oh, it was horrible. It's a J&J. I just wanted the one and done. And they say that like, it has the worst side effects and all that, and it's true. I recently had COVID. That shit fucking felt miserable. Your body aches and whatnot. And after the shot, you just feel like the same thing for 2 days. It was terrible.
So what was worse, COVID or the shot?
The COVID, I think. I had a fever and COVID. The shot was just fucking miserable.
I had
Body aches and
COVID.
whatnot.
That shit was soft.
We should have had an episode out by now, but we didn't film because Marcus had this adverse reaction to it. But you know, it's all right. You know, he's back. You know, I was surprised that it took down one strong man like him. But
Yeah.
you know,
My immune system's goated. It just needed a day to recharge. Came back from Washington.
dude, you sent us that picture and you look like you were like, about to die.
Sweating
And
bullets.
in my head, I was like, "This motherfucker's probably got his lady next to him, and he's like spraying me with the water. Real quick. He'll slap me up real quick.
So I
like,
rub
real-
my feet, suck my toe.
No, I'm saying like so he can send us where it looks like he's sick, but he's not.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
It's from
okay,
his
so I went
lady,
to
is what I'm saying.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
Bruh, I went to Rite Aid and she had my fucking Vax card set up, and I'm just like, could I just take that and leave? And she just looked at me stupid as fuck. She was like,
Wait, what do you mean?
so I walked into Rite Aid because that's
Because
what
you didn't wait 15 minutes or what?
No, before the shot even happened. She had it written up. I'm like, can I just take that and
what? You asked her
You
that?
just snatch it and leave it.
No problem.
go? Bro,
Wait, can I grab that? I'm gonna go to the bathroom really
Yeah,
quick.
you should have just took it.
And just ran off, been like, this is legit.
Yeah.
I know. It was
But
in,
even then, that's the thing is it doesn't matter.
Bro,
in
give me
Mountain
one of
View.
those. I'll write all that shit out right now. That shit looks jank as
That's what I'm
hell.
saying.
You
They all
know?
look like
it,
that.
has that.
Yeah, but mine don't have
That's
that.
valid.
Mine don't have that. And got mine at Target.
Bro, this is jank.
Yeah, I'm hella mad. I got
It's
the
literally
fucking
a
antibodies.
they gave us a postcard.
But you said the J&J doesn't have the mRNA or something like that, right?
Yeah, I don't know what you talking about, the genetic.
Yeah.
Gene
Yeah,
editing?
for the gene editing.
gene editing. Yeah.
mRNA, isn't that Moderna stock?
I
No,
know.
that's the type of
But
That's
yeah,
Moderna's stock
that's why I
ticker.
said like honestly,
like RNA and DNA, mRNA.
I would recommend that one just because it's the one that doesn't have the fucking gene editing. And also, if it's like the more I was thinking about it, it was like when they say it's the blood clot one or it's the bad one, don't get it. It's like, okay, but if you truly don't believe in this whole, like you think the media is over exaggerating things, of course the media is going to tell you which one not to get is actually the better one. You know what I mean? So it does
I'm getting
make
the J&J,
sense.
motherfucker.
And it's one and done too.
Give me.
But the thing is, it's also one and done. You don't have to go back. I had to go back 2 weeks
You
later.
can still get a booster.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to
Right.
freaking have
You
to
still go
wait
get a booster.
a whole 30 days. I don't want the booster.
You gotta get it.
It says who?
You
Well,
gotta get
I'm
it.
saying if your job tells you to
Is
get
it,
it.
well, my job just saying I didn't need the vax actually. I just got it because I wanted to do
Because your
things.
girl.
So then why'd you say you got it because of the job?
Because he said
Girl.
because they were saying DLR LA, but Biden what do you call it? He revoked it or not? The Supreme Court revoked it. The mandate on employers
Dude.
requiring it.
Bro, it's so fucked up that they take like more money out of your taxes and shit if you aren't or are vaccinated.
No way.
Yeah,
They don't.
they do.
No way.
At Mattress Firm for Pat, they did, but he's vaccinated, so they make you check like,
How
are
does
you
he know?
vaccinated?
We haven't filed taxes yet.
No, but it tells you like
Oh, you mean
every
out of his
paycheck.
paycheck?
Yeah. Bruh,
They're
it's fucked up. They're
Mattress
scamming.
Firm- Mattress
Okay,
Firm-
Mattress Firm's one of the biggest
Yeah.
scam ass companies ever. No, but other people have told me that the same thing's happened to them. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I wonder what the
bullshit.
difference is. If it's because
probably not
it's
too much,
hospital
but,
bills and people like you.
Yeah, it's
or-
probably like out of your like
People like
Medicare shit.
yeah.
So people like you.
you. Dude, but when you said
Fucking
Biden,
unvaxxed motherfuckers.
when you said the name Biden,
Some people like you.
it's
So the real ones live in.
have you guys heard about that shit about the Capitol riots that they're finding out now?
Oh, the shit that happened last year?
Yeah.
They're finding like new shit out?
Yeah, like what they're finding out. Like, so now they're finding out that there was planted FBI agents amongst the rioters.
No way.
Okay, and they're not only that. There's a specific guy that works for the FBI or has connections to the FBI, who they have. I forgot. I'm blanking on his name, but they have his full name. Like you can look it up. His full name is there. He's on video the day before at the U.S. Capitol saying, "But tomorrow, guys, we got to go in there. We got to go in. We got to make sure we get in there." And like it's like hyping up the crowd.
But he's undercover.
He's an FBI agent.
But he's undercover.
Yeah. Undercover.
Oh shit.
And he's like inciting it basically,
Yeah.
encouraging it. And then like the day of, they have him now getting on same guy on camera, like saying the same shit. We got to get in. This is our land or whatever. He's saying a bunch of shit. And then fucking you see him go up to another guy in his ear. 5 seconds later, the guy goes and starts taking down the barricades, ripping down barricades.
What the fuck?
Like he was instructed to go do some type
So
of
it's
shit.
like
or like that was another
So it was
FBI
like
agent.
planned. It was
like Black Flag.
And then hold on. So not only are they finding this out, the head FBI agent, or like the head of the FBI, it's a woman, or one of the head of the FBI.
Oh, it's a woman.
Is
Let
a
him know.
woman, but she was like getting interviewed by Ted Cruz. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the governor of Texas.
Texas, and he was going off on her about it. Like, can you tell me, was there FBI agents at the U.S. Capitol building on the day of the riots, undercover or whatever? I can't answer that. Was there agents inciting violence? I can't answer that. And like then they say who is, and then they say the guy's name, and she goes, I don't know who that is. And then they're like, and then that guy's name, he was on the list because I guess you can go on like their website. And there's a list of people that they know and have, like, from video, they've found, okay, this person was at the riots and was a part of it. So their name is on their website, and it says under them if they've been arrested yet or if they're still on the loose.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's like to help find them and whatnot. This guy's name was on that list. It's now gone. You can't find his
so
name.
they like
So it's like
swipe that
most
shit.
wanted
Yeah.
list or something like that?
Yeah, basically, but it's just for that
For that riot.
incident.
Yeah.
And now his name is gone. Doesn't say arrested.
They got in there and they deleted that
they
shit.
took out
on
his
the
name.
low.
It's
Holy
crazy,
shit.
dog. It's crazy to
What do
find
you
out
think the
that.
conspiracy is?
That the fucking
they
FBI wanted that shit to happen.
They
wanted
want
a riot at the
turmoil.
fucking yeah, bro.
The real reasons on why I don't know, but you
Yeah.
know
They know some
general-
other shit.
So it's
general
like,
guess is
you
that
guys
they-
know what Black Flags are, right?
No.
Black Flag incidents.
Careful what you're one letter away from
Yeah.
saying.
You might get us canceled this
So Black
episode.
Flag
You take
incident.
that L out.
It's basically when the government will incite its own, incident, like say a terrorist bombing Boston. You
Like
remember the
9/11.
Boston?
Yeah.
Like 9/11. And starting, freaking the American people to want to go to war.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's basically like that.
This
It's
was like a
crazy,
big
right?
thing to like make American people just straight up be more divided.
each other,
right?
yeah.
We hate each other.
Crazy when I
Dude,
first
that's
saw that.
trippy.
And you
I
can
haven't
find
even heard
videos
about
of her
that.
getting interviewed by Ted Cruz.
Who is it?
Did that shit just just
No,
come out?
Somebody with the FBI, some lady.
So that's
Is it the chick with the red?
Not too long ago.
Chick with the red hair?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Or maybe I'm not sure. I can't remember.
She's always on the fucking camera.
Yeah, that's like the head of the like the presidential shit. I'm talking about FBI.
Okay.
Yeah, not
What do you guys think about Biden's fucking little staged Oval Office?
I feel like that's a normal thing though.
You think that's a normal thing?
He can't be the first president to have done that.
Yeah, what? Like
Have
a
a
green
fake
screen with a
background?
fake
Yeah.
background? That's like probably every single day they do it like
That's
at
what
their
I'm saying.
crib or
That's
something.
why I was like,
They don't have to-
what the fuck do I care?
They're
if
just
he has a
reaching
fake
by saying that's an
background?
issue.
They're making it
You know
look
what I'm
nice. It's
saying?
a
I guess
stage.
so, yeah, I
You know what
guess.
I mean? People just are looking for a reason to hate,
Exactly.
which a lot of the reasons are justified. But that one, I was just like,
It's kind of like
and they
whatever.
act like he was like, I need a fake background.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't even know what's going on half the time.
So I can't leave my house.
I can't walk more than 20 steps up that fucking...
They're like, how do we do this? Bring the office to him.
Yeah. Wait, I thought they lived in the White House. No, I'm just playing.
They're
Don't they?
supposed to.
Yeah, I thought they
That's
did.
that's what I think is also like why they're like that. And I think that fake scenery is like across the street from the White House or some shit.
Mm.
Like it's like not that far from the actual White House, or it might even. And I don't think it's in the White House, but yeah, it's just weird. It's not even. It's what people really don't like is it's a fake window.
Oh yeah.
It's so it's like not only you like have a stupid background, but you have like a fake
You
window.
can tell.
Yeah, but you can't tell until like somebody zooms out and and it gives you the bigger picture.
Did you end up getting COVID? I feel like everybody's gotten it. Like, how the people gotten it?
I mean, ever since that first time, way back when it first started, before it was like a real big thing, I felt like I had
Like
it.
December of 2019?
More like January, February, because it wasn't
Yeah,
a big deal. Till
that's
like
when I
March.
felt like I had it.
Yeah, February, March is when it
Yeah.
really blew up and started. You know what I mean? That was when it just started shutting down.
I had it twice.
I think it got shut down in
You
March.
got it twice.
Yeah, I had it back then, and then I just had it again.
Well,
Unless
yeah,
it was a
but-
flu.
Or yeah, that's the other thing. But is it also a variant?
Yeah, the
Are you
variant I
getting
heard
the
is
same one. I don't think.
Yeah, the variant I heard is like different. Like you feel nauseous and shit like that. So if you guys felt nauseous,
Well, that's the thing is you got to think about. Did I not talk about this last time about like the history of like viruses or flus and shit like that? It's like it's common for when they have variants that the later variant isn't as deadly, but it's more contagious.
Mhm.
More
We did talk
adaptable?
about that.
Yeah, because it doesn't want to kill the host. You got to think it's like, how can I survive? Why would
Mm.
why would I kill this body that I can infect, and then I never can infect it again? When
Yeah.
instead I can just infect it 1 year, then the next year, and I can just keep spreading. You know, it's like the virus gets smarter is the way I look at it. You know what I mean? It's adapting.
yeah,
You say you think viruses got brains?
they do.
They do, yeah.
It's just crazy. It's
Shit.
adaptable.
It's a living
Ever seen that?
organism.
You ever seen that one game where you like could switch up the virus and infect the whole
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
world?
It was
Oh,
called
yeah, on, like-
plague or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
On iPhone or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
Dude, that shit's hella fun.
I liked it so much. I bought the little. It was like $5 to actually
Yeah.
buy the game
Oh, hell
and get like
no.
all the virus options and mutations. And
He's the
shit.
reason why COVID happened.
I probably could have gotten it done because I remember I completed it to 100%. I
You're
wiped-
like, it all
I
started-
wiped out
COVID-19. What's this virus?
So ironically, it started in Wuhan.
Hell.
No, but
well, you can choose where you want to start. Remember,
oh yeah,
Yeah.
because you could see if it's like a
and that's the thing is you always wanted to start it in like a third world country. You don't ever want to start it in a like a densely
so they
populated.
got good
yeah,
doctors and
Yeah,
all
the
that?
doctors will clean it up real quick.
quarantine.
Game. That's so funny.
But it's true though. That's how it works. You know, we don't find it a big deal until it starts affecting us.
I know it's
You
crazy.
know what I mean?
But it's dope. In the UK, July 19th, the British Prime Minister, he's lifting the mask mandate for all transportation and just everything in general. So
Well,
they're
then
calling
just-
it Freedom Day.
Are
Just
you
say
getting-
everything.
Yeah,
But are you still gonna? Do you have to be vaccinated?
that's a good question.
I highly doubt it because that would mean he knows everyone has had to be vaccinated. Or you're assuming.
Well, I mean, if he's on his shit over there, like, okay, I know everyone's fucking vaccinated. I made them all get vaccinated. Now I can lift the mask ban.
But we would know that what country is the first country to be 100% vaccinated.
Yeah,
That would be big news.
That's true.
but yeah, he's doing that, and they're treating it as the flu. They're starting to say, "Oh, it's going to be more like
Oh
the flu."
yeah, I saw something about that, and then there was like, it might be that you said British.
yeah.
British?
UK.
Oh, so it was someplace over in Europe where they're like the at first they were like super locked down, like super locked down.
I feel like Europe has always been
Probably like
fucking
Italy or
crazy.
something.
but but like the prime minister or whatever got caught like going out without a
Mhm.
mask and shit. So where people were like straight up rioting for a long time.
Yeah,
To where now he's just like, all right, no fuck masks, no restrictions.
Yeah.
There's just no like, not just we're lifting the mask shit.
Fucker.
There's no more restrictions.
fuckers like Newsom.
Yeah, like fuck the 6 feet apart thing. Fuck all that. It just no more restrictions.
I mean, bruh,
Vaccinated or not.
you go anywhere,
because he's about to lose.
bro. You go to the
office.
club, it's just the same. It's literally just packed.
Well, again, I'm a homebody.
No,
I don't-
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like anywhere, everywhere, the movie theaters, the malls, everything right now is just like,
It is.
bruh, it's
And,
literally just regular now.
dude. Today on bar, I was tripping. I was like, man, it's pretty fucking packed.
Like,
again.
right, again, you got a seat right now.
I get a seat. I
Like,
always
fuck.
get a seat.
Even there's a pregnant chick, I still get a seat.
No, like
Old lady, I'm sitting here, old lady.
because even though it's like packed, there's people that are still not wanting to sit next to a stranger.
So,
So it's like
yeah.
everybody. Yeah, there's always
So
a seat
you go and
open.
sit next to them.
Well, there's these L ones where it's like a seat like this and a seat like this, where it's two seats. So if somebody's sitting right here, I sit on the far seat right here.
Okay.
People don't even want to sit there because of that. They think that's too close. But it's
Yeah.
like you
But
still
they're
have
still
a whole-
riding BART.
You still have a whole seat in between you. You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here.
Damn.
Tripping, bro.
Oh, you guys see the Tonga volcano?
Okay.
Nah, wait. So was that like underwater?
Yeah, it was
It was an
underwater.
underwater volcano. Okay, I saw.
Bro, you
some
see
shit.
the videos?
One of my friends actually sent me on Instagram about that. Yeah, it was pretty.
I think it was in a
crazy.
group chat. Pretty interesting.
Wait, there was a volcano?
Wait,
Dude,
it
there's a
erupted?
huge volcano
Where?
in Tonga.
Where's that?
Let's go.
I knew he didn't fucking have it. So it's actually past Hawaii, but like down south more like kind of like I would say it's a little bit above. It's like in between Hawaii and Australia.
Okay.
That's where it is.
So how?
So
like,
if we had the warning, Hawaii must have got fucked.
that's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
I know. That's,
You know what I
well, how
mean?
come we're not seeing any video? Like we
That's what I
saw,
was tripping.
Because they got wiped out. There's no video left.
we
Bro.
saw it up Santa Cruz.
Yeah, no, Santa Cruz. That shit was like kind of high tide.
Yeah, but
Crazy.
even then, I feel like that was like one area.
yeah,
Yeah.
I called my dad and I was like, "You good?" He's like, "Yeah, there's nothing here."
Oh, your dad lives there?
Yeah, he lives in like Felton, so kind of like.
I'm wondering about
10 minutes.
SoCal or like what other spots would have got hit.
L.A.
How big was that volcano? Do you know?
SoCal.
Like if it was a big, like it was
Dude,
obviously huge.
I mean,
You see the space footage.
that's what trips me out is the satellite footage of it. The fact that it was so big on a satellite.
I hate how the
image.
frames are so slow though. I don't know what frames are at, but it's just like
Well,
the
there was-
frames.
that's not
there
a
was
high definition.
There was a
fucking-
couple of recordings, so maybe just find a different one. But yeah,
probably
there was
just
a couple.
pictures.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The video. That's what videos are. It's just.
No, I'm
pictures
saying,
and-
yeah, I don't think that space thing is taking 1,000,000 frames like an actual video is. It's literally just probably like
Yeah, because it's.
once every fucking 2 seconds. So it's probably slow.
Anyway, they say that it could create acid rain. That could create acid rain.
Well,
There's a
and
sonic
that-
boom
yeah.
around the whole fucking West Coast.
Yeah, but that's just because of the
How would that-
ash. It's because the
yeah,
ash
okay.
gets mixed in the cloud.
Oh, okay, I was
which
like,
gets
how
in
do
the
they
mix in the
create
rain,
acid
and then
rain?
it comes down on us.
Yeah,
And
but the
rain is
initial
then toxic.
explosion,
It's not toxic. Oh,
Yeah.
not like acid, like it's gonna actually like
No.
burn my skin.
No.
Oh shit! I
like
thought
the
that'd be
initial
crazy.
explosion.
It's just, but
Something
like
crazy.
breathing it in, you're gonna die.
Damn, that's fucked up.
And when I watched it too, it's like there was like so many different clips of like people from the islands or on an island that's they see it. All I'm thinking of was Pompeii or whatever,
Bro,
where it's just like they're all just fucking like
You see-
tripping out, and then all of a sudden it's just a cloud of.
Oh, that
smoke.
video, like that was like last year.
No, this
no,
this
Pompeii's
was,
back in fucking.
yeah, this is way back in the day.
No, wasn't
It
there a
was like-
video like probably like a year or two ago where there was like a big ass explosion? I think it was in like
Oh yeah,
Afghanistan or some
Yeah,
shit.
no,
Yeah,
yeah.
that mining. I don't know if it was mining, but it was some type
it
of.
was like a firework thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
think
then
it was
that shit
fireworks,
just-
but it was some
Or
type of
people just had
chemical.
It was a
videos, and all of a
factory,
sudden
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just.
Bro,
Bruh.
yeah, you
And then
see the fucking wind blow.
Yeah, I was gonna say the sonic wave is what's crazy when you see a fucking
Yeah,
big bomb.
it's like the world like shaking.
Even in that, the volcano, like you see it just like, and like before,
Like the atmosphere distorts.
yeah.
It's just fucking
Yeah, it's
crazy.
like the world's like shaking. Bro, that's trippy as fuck.
I don't know. Then Joe Rogan posted on Instagram, and he's like we take life for granted so much, like living like this right now, because one like decent sized meteor could fucking change the world, because it could cover the whole world in fucking ash and smoke and whatnot.
Shit. Isn't
Or
there
like
a meteor?
Yellowstone.
Isn't there a meteor that's supposed to be like coming to hit or some shit? I was reading about
I feel
that.
like they say that
They
all
say that
over
all the
Google,
time,
all the fucking
yeah,
time.
but they said like
But statistically, it is going to hit, or a lot of stuff is projected to hit Earth. But by
Yeah.
the time it gets to our atmosphere, through our atmosphere, it's fucking
Shit
a little
always-
pebble. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, if they're semi-sized, but if it's something like 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers,
it's
that's
like
a
that
fucking
fucking
planet
movie.
killer.
You guys watch
Which
that
one? The one with
movie?
Leo?
Yeah, you
It
watch
was kind
that?
of
With who?
trash.
I didn't watch it. I was trying to watch it. It was kind of boring.
It was boring as hell,
Oh, you
bro. And then fucking
You talking about Don't Look Up?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious,
bro, it was
dude.
not.
I mean, it was
good.
funny. I didn't
That
finish
shit
it, but it was
was
just kind of like
hilarious.
that's
There
what
was-
would happen.
There was stuff where, yeah, exactly.
That's exactly how
That's
people
why
would
it was
react
funny.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
That's why it was funny.
And then he goes on
The president taking forever?
That's just when they're on the news, and like it's the two like news anchors, and it's I don't know who it is, but it's that one black dude from he's I think he's
Oh,
on, like,
Tyler Perry.
Oh, it is Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking he
Didn't they got Tyler Perry in there?
like the whole time he's like they're like she like busts out, she's like the world is gonna end, and he's all oh okay, well, somebody didn't have their breakfast this
Like
morning.
it's a fucking joke.
Yeah, like, laughing, and then like she storms off, and like they just keep going, and then like they end up having him come back on the show, Leonardo.
Yeah.
but they don't. They say don't bring her.
Oh, 'cause she's
She
crazy?
flips out,
Yeah,
yeah.
crazy.
And then he's like just like staring at them, and like they're talking about it again, and they're just like making jokes the whole
Yeah.
time. And he's like, you just see him like getting all angry, and like then he starts like. It doesn't always have to be good, you know. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be, pleasant to hear, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, this is big news, you know. What I
Yeah.
mean? It's pretty
Well,
funny.
I mean, I get like when they're talking to the president and shit because she kind of blew it off, right? In the beginning, they tell her about it. She just like blows it off. She's like,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
but like at the end of the day, it's kind of justifiable because she says like, bro, you know how many fucking crazy people come in here tell me the world's gonna
Yeah,
end
but
like
then-
every fucking day.
But you cut it off. Did you see where then she's now all for it?
Oh no, I didn't.
So she gets caught in a scandal sending nude pics, and so she's like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna get reelected.
It's for the
I'll
polls.
save the
support all
world.
this shit.
I'll
Yeah,
save the
okay,
world.
okay.
It's
You
for
know
the
what I mean?
polls.
Yeah,
It's all for the polls.
Yeah,
everything.
so then they invite her back in, and the crazy chick saw.
She's like, we gotta have a hero.
Hunger Games.
Jennifer Lawrence, yeah.
And she's
Bro, they made her look so bad.
yeah, but that's the whole point. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it would be that type of nerdy chick that would have that type of job.
She's like, I need to
even
go smoke
find that
weed.
type of shit. Yeah, I thought it was really good. Honestly,
I need to
mean,
rewatch it.
There was parts where I was like, it's like dumb comedy. You
Yeah.
know, like that type of shit. But then there was parts where it was actually like I was laughing, and it was
Dude.
like more so. It was more so like Leonardo with Jonah Hill. Them two together is
Bro,
because
they're
they're
fucking
actual
the best.
friends.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're like-
Yeah.
It's
And
so
then
good.
Timothy Chalamet, he's I fucking love fingerling potatoes.
yeah. Fucking love it.
But no, dude, I didn't like the ending. That was fucking sad.
How it
It was
just
just like,
What happened? They
well, we
died.
don't want to ruin it.
No, I don't, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna watch it. The world blew up.
You just said you were about to rewatch.
I'll rewatch it, but I'm not gonna care if I know the end.
No, it's everybody dies.
yeah, it was like to no
But
win.
but I mean, how many? If we did have some crazy shit where they were like, something's coming to Earth, because you guys just said how often they do say it. No, there's going to be a large group of people that are like, yeah, okay,
Exactly.
until it's like I could see it
Yeah.
coming. You know what I mean?
Until like I'm gonna die in 5 minutes.
Yeah, then it's
but
like,
the plot of
fuck.
the movie was just about how fucking humans are retarded and
Yeah, exactly.
like greedy because they were like, okay, we could use this fucking meteor
To
because
make
it
Oh
has
yeah,
money.
oh yeah,
make money.
No, did you saw that?
No, but it just makes sense.
Because she ends up getting like an Elon Musk guy in her ear, like, wait, before we blow up this meteor, let's blow it up in this. He's like super weird. Too.
Yeah.
He's all, let's blow it up where I have these scientific drones that will break it up and bring it in pieces so we can get the minerals out of this.
Why do you sound like Conor
there's
McGregor?
there's like something billion dollars worth or trillion worth of minerals inside.
They're like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna use that for, bro?
Yeah.
You finna
Well,
die.
he's saying, but that's what he's saying. He's like, I would stop it, save us, and get the minerals out of it so we have hella money.
Yeah,
And,
not
Bro.
just save the world,
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
save the world.
And then he knows it's not working and he's not working out. He's like, I need to go to the bathroom.
Nah,
That dude was weird.
Okay, sorry if we just ruined that whole movie for you, but it's been out for a
It's
good
a cool-
amount
been
of
on
time.
top 5 on
I guess
Netflix.
not
We know
that
y'all
bad.
be watching that.
But
shit.
dude, have you guys seen the new Kingsman?
I know he's all talking about how bad it is the whole time. He's
So,
like
dude,
laughing
that's
about
what
it.
you're talking about. Kingsman.
It was just like,
Oh no, Kingsman.
have you guys seen the
Nah.
new Kingsman?
No.
Talking about Kingsman, or are you talking about Kingstown?
Kingsmen. You know
Kingsman,
Kingsmen, like
Yeah,
Yep, not
Like
Mayor.
the suits and
there were
everything?
spies and shit with the suits.
Oh no! Have you seen Mayor of Kingston? Or
No.
Kingstown.
no.
That's a good fucking show with the guy who's from what is his name? From Avengers, the white dude, Jeremy
Oh,
Renner.
Yeah, the
Is
Hawkeye.
he?
Yeah, Jeremy.
Dude, he's a
Renner.
good actor. I like
yeah,
him. Have you ever seen?
he's in it, and it's really fucking good.
Have you
Dude.
seen 28 Weeks Later?
Yeah, just forget anything I was just talking about.
No, he's a good actor in that one too.
Yeah.
He's
28
Doyle.
weeks later.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Doyle.
yeah. I thought it was.
It's the one when he's a sniper up on top of the roof.
I thought that's a zombie one.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's a good actor in that one too.
He's in that.
Yeah, he's
He must,
Doyle.
he must have been hella young then.
Yeah, probably.
Damn, you remember his name and everything in the show?
Doyle.
I love that
Yeah.
movie. That movie's good as hell.
Said Doyle.
Watch 28
That,
Weeks
is that
Later.
the one where they're on the mall,
No, they're
or that's day after?
They're in the
Dead,
UK.
or-
in the mall. That's pretty sure that's day after tomorrow. Wait, no, what?
No, there's the one where
Day
they
of
end
the
up on
Dead or
top of the
some
mall,
shit.
and there's that the chick ends up having a fucking zombie demon baby.
Yeah, that's
What is that? That's one of the regular fucking Day of Nights or Dead of Nights or whatever it's called.
That's an OG one.
That's
That's
an
where they
OG
have the
one.
fucking big ass
There's multiple ones.
that
of
big
them. What are
ass
they called?
truck with the fucking chainsaws that come out the side.
The big black
That's
dude
that
in that
movie,
one,
right?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Well, I don't know. There's so many zombie
There's so many
movies.
zombie movies.
Yeah, no, that one's okay. But the Kingsman, dude, if you want to watch a sad movie, watch that one.
Sad movie, Kingsman.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
pretty
good
sure there's
movie. It's a
sadder
really good
movies
movie,
out
but
there.
it's sad. It's like
I'm not gonna watch it. I just
you never got into good Kingsman movies.
That's the one.
I
Where
like the first one because I like that actor.
Yeah.
I only liked it because like gadgets.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I was for. But then it was just like okay, it's a fighting movie. There's a lot of fighting. Like they'll spend like a whole 10 minutes on a fucking fight scene. I'm like, all right.
It's fucking sick, bro.
But it's like I always hate it though. It's like when like I can tell. I don't know that much about fighting to where I know like that much. But
It's just
it's
cheesy?
just like it's like you're telling me. And the guy's like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? Or like he gets hit one time in the chest and he's like falls to the ground knocked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, or like, he can't get back up. You know what I mean? Or
He's like,
he's
you
not even
can't
gonna
get
move.
back
He's not
up.
gonna move anymore. Like, what the fuck? Like, act like you're in pain, throbbing or something. You know? It's like, or like even like I like the ones where it's like the ones where they show you that he's hitting him in the Adam's apple. Like they're like, and like they make like
all
he's like,
slow-mo,
like
yeah.
that's something I could believe because that would fuck somebody up if you
Yeah.
did that hella hard to their throat.
Like 007 type shit.
Right?
Instead of like hitting him and then they like do a backflip and like fly back.
yeah,
or
exactly.
some
It's
shit.
just some dumb unnecessary shit. It's just
Yeah.
I don't like it. You know,
I don't know, but what do you think would happen if there was like a solar flare that just took
we
out?
die.
No, just took out like EMP.
We die.
What would be the first thing you guys would do?
I would honestly go home if I wasn't home. Go home as fast as I could, and because I would know that people are about to start looting.
Yeah,
It's about to get crazy, especially depending on how long we don't have power for.
yeah.
I mean,
'Cause
at that point,
I wouldn't
How
be able
much-
to get into my house if there was an EMP.
but how you'd
Really?
be able to break into your window?
you gotta.
how-
you're on a higher
dude.
story.
I'm high up, and to get in, you need like an electric key to get into
But
my
you
house.
don't. It's like not a glass door. You can't
Not
smash
the front
through?
door. I mean, I could scale the building probably. I've thought about
Bro,
it.
No,
Oakland's
I'm
finna
saying,
go
like-
crazy.
Oh, yeah, Oakland will pop the fuck off. If that's
The door to get into your like the street to your apartment door. That
Oh no, yeah, I can break into that, but then
Oh.
I have to get my front door. My front door to get into my house. It's not a key. It's like an electric key.
Oh, I mean, I'm just doing everything. I'll go next to it and get the sheetrock that's next to it. Just
Yeah.
break that
For
out.
real, just start breaking.
Seriously.
And then what? You just gonna lock down?
That's the thing. I wouldn't even go to my
No,
house.
I would then. Well, I would go to my house to get certain things and just like feel like okay, I can feel
make a list
safer.
of people I want to
Well, yeah,
fuck
and
up.
You're like, it's a purge, bitch.
but seriously, that's what I would think would be happening. That'd be the first thing to run to my
Yeah,
to my mind.
'cause,
and even then, it's like if I'm at work, it's like I'm not, and power's out, I can't take BART.
And in California's
Exactly. How
fucking,
you
you know
gonna?
what I mean?
then
I'm-
California's
I'm-
trying to ban
No, no,
the.
I'm probably taking somebody's car.
Yeah.
If it's that crazy, I'm taking somebody's car. I don't
Then
care.
California's trying to ban the fucking generators too. So
What do
like
you mean
people,
trying to? They are.
yeah,
Yeah.
But I wonder would cars work because they have it with the EMP pop off. It would fry everything.
No, it'd fry
Oh, yeah,
everything.
your
it'd
car-
fry the battery
Oh,
in the
that's
car.
true, so I
You wouldn't
wouldn't
be able to
be able
turn.
to
You wouldn't
take
be
your
able to turn on the cars.
I wouldn't even be able to
yeah,
take your car.
damn.
It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. If that shit happened right now, I'll be like, you got a gun.
switch went off in his
I'm gonna
head.
just grab that stick. We're gonna fucking figure it out.
sharpen that. Phil's just in the fucking bathroom sharpening the
Sharpening
stick.
Just sitting there.
Nah, I
with a
think
knife.
about that. But another thing I thought about is, all right, you have a 5-minute conversation. Would you have that with you 10 years ago, or you 10 years in the future?
10 years in the
Oh, so
future.
if I could have a 5-minute conversation with someone, and it would be, I could have it with like my
it's either yourself from the
my
past or the
15-year-old self
Yeah.
or my 35-year-old self.
Yeah.
Yes.
Run me my 15-year-old self,
Nah.
bro. He'd be rich as shit.
Nah.
He'd be
Yeah, but
stupid
you could-
setup.
Yeah, but you could say fuck that. You could say the same thing about because even then your 15-year-old self doesn't. If you only have 5 minutes to tell him, you're still a dumb 15-year-old that only has 5 minutes of fucking quick information.
Okay.
Versus right now, I can know that I'm smart enough that if I have 5 minutes with my future self, I can make sure I get exactly what I need to know out of him to make myself succeed.
That makes sense. True, but also,
15
like,
years old, we're pretty dumb, dog.
Yeah,
Also-
I was
no, no,
high
no.
as
Really
fuck.
no, I'm just saying.
Especially
Also, look,
even if we acquired money, we'd end up probably spending it on dumb shit.
you go into the future, and bro, you'd be like, "What the fuck?" It'd be like kind of like the same thing. Like your future self wouldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard to also explain that to your future self.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the level of what you know at 25 versus what
I
you
mean,
know
well,
at 15.
technically, if you really think about it, 10 years in the future, your future self would know you had this conversation. So then he would know that you're going to go talk to him. So in a sense, that does make more sense. But timing wise, if I could convince myself 10 years ago, it would be smarter to convince 15-year-old
Yeah,
how
'cause
to
then-
become successful versus
like-
convincing yourself or trying to figure it out from someone, because then you're like kind of 10 years behind with the same knowledge.
And you got Gary V in the back. You got time, bro.
You making TikToks? Are you making content?
I don't know. I still would want to talk to my older self. That's just
Yeah.
me. That's what I would want.
I think I'd talk to
Because
my
I'm
past
glad
self.
where I'm at right now. I'm glad I've learned everything I need to learn between 15 and 25.
Yeah.
I'm glad I've learned everything I did the way I did.
But I'm just
So
saying.
now I want to now improve off of that. Not
Yeah.
improve off of what I had at 15. Because then what if it changes who you are at 25?
Well, that could,
that
but
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
if you talk to yourself, then you could be like, hey, don't make these mistakes because, I did them and this is where I am now. Because
Yeah, but you only got 5 minutes, and at that point, you're not worried about those kind of things. You're like, what can I do to set myself up financially, where I don't have to worry about money anymore?
Because
'Cause
imagine
that
if
would be the goal. No matter,
Yeah.
even if I talk to my future self, I would want to make sure what's the money move right there. There's so too like, okay, who wins the next Super Bowl?
Okay, but that's hey, but here's
I'm betting
okay.
the
But
house.
within that question, it's also like this. So if you talk to yourself 15 years ago, are you now back at 15 having to replay this whole 10 years. And if you talk to yourself 35 years ago,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
or if you talk to your 35-year-old self, do you just stay here
Oh, yeah,
and then
that's
have
true.
all that knowledge,
Yeah,
or do you talk
that's
to your
true.
15-year-old self and then you're
basically
back at
you're just
15
poof.
and then
So
poof.
after that
Yeah,
5
exactly.
minutes, you're just like poofing a different life.
No, so now you're talking to that 15-year-old, and then it's like, yeah, you get all that dumbass information. Then you're like back, you're like, well, I don't know anything.
Yeah,
else.
exactly. You're like, well, nothing. He obviously didn't do shit. Why am I still sitting in this fucking room?
Oh wait, I probably gotta go to sleep and reset.
Yeah. It's gonna trigger when I wake up. So I'm gonna wake up in a mansion. No, that's a good question, though. That's actually
That's what I'm
Something to
saying.
think about.
I'd rather.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
want to talk to my future self so I can just start making moves.
that's
from then
true. Yeah, because then you can actually,
on. Yeah.
unless you just reset at 15, but then it's like I don't want to be 15 again. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
true.
That's true.
But then all you got is time, bro.
It's all time. Shut up, Gary Vee. Fucking damn near 60 years old. Nah, I fucking love Gary Vee. I think speaking of Gary Vee, NFTs, bruh, they're fucking moving.
You see that video where he's all, this was me back in the day when I was talking about phones. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's gonna have a phone on you. And this is
Why
me
do you
now
guys
with
keep talking? He doesn't
NFTs.
sound like
That's how he
that.
talks, bro.
Bro, he talks
Not
hella
really.
funny. He
You
talks
You make
hella-
TikTok? Are you on TikTok making content? You need to be making 6, 7, 8 videos a day. That's literally how he sounds, bro. Like, dead ass.
I mean, yes, but like I feel like you guys are going a little high with this.
No,
voice.
Bro, that's how he
listen to
talks.
him. Listen to him. He talks like dead ass. It's literally like, no, it's like that. I'm gonna post, we're going to make a fucking Gary Vee clip. We're going to show you.
No.
So, in the NFT world this week, Nelk Boys just announced a new project they're coming out with. And what was it called?
It's called Metacard.
Metacard.
Metacard. I don't know. It's
So, yeah,
like a
It's,
debit
it-
card.
it's what I like to call a pump and dump.
Yes, exactly. Listen to the man. So basically, Nelk Boys announced a NFT project called Full Send Metacard, and it's not even like artwork because NFTs is normally a, like cool artwork and shit, different variations of art, which is like cool why people want to collect it. Nelk Boys literally just dropped something, and it's like a card that says Metacard, and you can just own one. And they say when you own it, you get to go to like exclusive events in the metaverse, what they're going to be hosting, or they're going to create events, or you can go hang out with them in real life, which is bullshit. They're not going to do that. And also, they say that what was a big thing in it?
So you're saying you just don't believe them?
No, so the reason why I don't believe it's like a real, like, I don't believe that they care about NFTs because they never gave a fuck, and all of a sudden they realize, oh, we can make hella money by
Yeah.
our
But-
fans.
But I'm saying like you are because I know you were telling us before like how you got a certain thing so you can gamble in the future.
Yes.
Okay, but you believed in that, so I'm saying you don't believe them that they're going to actually allow you to do those things with this card later on.
No, I mean, I'm sure they will, but it's not going to be like what they make it seem like, because every single project that comes out says, oh, there's going to be exclusive events.
Right,
We're going to
right,
make a
right.
casino, blah, blah, blah. But the one that I bought, Gambling Apes, actually already has a casino. I've already been gambling on it. Like, I'm already getting paid rake from it. So it's like already an established thing, not just like, and these people who made it aren't like some influencers who have millions and millions of followers who will just buy it at the click of a button within 2 days. They had to establish a whole business for like years to make this. But Nelk Boys is now just hopping on a wave because I'll have 50 million followers.
It's their brand on
Yeah,
it,
my brand people. And bro, they minted their shit for 0.75 ETH, which is like,
Damn.
that's like $2,200.
And then all I was thinking too is, and then they just keep say 5 each, and then when it's a high trading value in the beginning, they just sell those ones too and make even more.
Bro,
off
they
those
made
5.
24 million in one day just by their fans buying their shit, and then their fans
Because do they still get a percentage every time it gets
every time it
traded?
gets traded, they get 10%.
Oh,
So if someone sells it for an ETH,
Oh,
they
then,
get
yeah,
fucking 10% of it Ethereum.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
So they made
wait, so it's dropped already?
it already dropped. So right when it came out, it was 0.75 ETH,
Careful
and then
with this.
people were selling it for 3 Ethereum on OpenSea. But then after like people realized like this is fucking low key just a cash grab, pump and dump, like they just want money. It's back down to like 0.8. So people,
feel
who,
like-
even people who minted it are down. Like they lost money. They can't sell it for more than they paid originally for
and
retail
then-
price.
and then- I heard they're trying to get rid of gas.
They're trying to by using like different tokens. Like Ethereum 2 will have less gas, and if you use,
But it's costs more to get it.
no, it's just a different. It's going to be on a whole different like platform. It's not going to be like a lot of like shit on OpenSea and a lot of MTs are on the Ethereum blockchain, so they're gonna have to change it to a different blockchain. Like Bored Apes and shit are on Ethereum. You can't buy them on like a Polygon network or
Right,
other
right.
networks.
Go ahead.
I feel like that the NFTs basically like sort of like a Patreon for them. Like, you know what a Patreon is, right? It's like a OnlyFans or something like
Yeah,
that.
where they just get like people to pay like support,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yes and no. With the NFT, it's like The Patreon is more like you do it and you get access to certain things, to certain extra content, an extra video a month that a normal audience on YouTube can't get. But with an NFT, it's like I have something, whether it's an image or not, I have something that I can show off constantly saying I support and I have this. You're part of a club.
Exactly. You're also like part of their business. When you buy an NFT, you're kind of like an investor in their business.
Especially 'cause it's
like
limited,
a lot of people like, so for
it's
my
like you
thing,
own their stock.
yeah, exactly.
You know
It's
what I mean?
basically like a stock.
A limited amount of stock.
So,
you know what I mean?
so like we were talking about how I like the one for the gambling and shit. That one, I paid money into that because like these people needed money, so they were able to basically rally up people, buy their NFTs, and then create something. Nelk Boys don't need money to do that, so they're just making this NFT expensive as fuck so that they can just cash the fuck out, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know it dropped for that much.
0.75
crazy.
to mint it.
Fuck
The average mint price for shit is
How much gas is that gonna
0.05.
be?
I mean, the gas right now is like $1,000 on top of that, so you're really paying like one whole Ethereum to mint their shit.
And then
You could sell it for fucking 0.8 and then lose
And then
$1,000.
to sell, do you have to pay gas?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Initially, you pay like $200. After that, it's like 10, 15.
That's what I mean. Like, in order to really make money off NFTs, I feel like
You need
it
a
has
lot of
to
money.
Yeah, not even that, but whatever you get into has to significantly multiply in value.
Well, the thing, it doesn't have to be like so much. It's just like, so say something.
Well, I'm saying
it has to at least like double up.
Yeah.
If it has to at least double for you to profit.
yeah,
Or else it's
With-
not
I'm
worth
saying
it.
with like the gas fees.
Yeah, it's not worth it
crazy.
because you're paying at least like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a big gamble if you're trying to like flip it.
Oh yeah, you have to find the right projects for
So
sure.
I sent you guys that Garbage Pail Kids Monopoly that I got.
Mm-hmm.
So I also got just a pack of Garbage Pail Kids cards. You know what I'm saying? That fucking thing came with a scannable thing to get
An
basically NFT.
Yeah. It's
fucking,
like trading cards but digital,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not considered an NFT, but then it tells you to do it, you have to download an app. So you download the app, and it's Topps makes the cards. The baseball,
baseball card, yeah.
whatever. The normal trading card company makes these cards. So it's like their app. It on the side where it's like the column of like categories. One of them says NFTs, like as if they have their own NFTs legit.
So they technically are NFTs because
it's a non-fungible.
it's non-fungible because it's only for them. It's like exclusive to Topps. Like it's only a Topps thing,
And
But it's probably
and it's digital.
Yeah, but it's probably not on like Ethereum blockchain or anything like that. It's different.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
I'm
gonna
saying
be
like because it's not just that it's connected to them because that's like saying their card is.
Oh no,
an
yeah,
NFT.
and because it's digital, yeah, because it's a token.
The digital
yeah,
is what
it's a
really
token.
makes it an NFT.
But that's great. Dude, another thing I wanted to talk about in NFT space, which is actually crazy as fuck, it happened on the 9th, which was like last week. Bro, this Indonesian kid, for the past 4 years, he's been taking a picture of himself every single day. Just a selfie, just like monotone as fuck like this.
Indian kid?
No, Indonesian.
Oh.
So every single day. All right, so there's an Indonesian kid who took a picture of himself every single day for like 4 years since he was like 18 to like 22 or something. And it's just a monotone picture, like just his face. And it was 1,000 pictures. And he posts them on his social media like every day. No one gave a fuck about them. And then once NFTs started popping off, he started posting on OpenSea. Just pictures of himself as an NFT collection, 1,000 pictures.
A legit picture?
Legit pictures.
It doesn't have to be a cartoon?
No, just anything. You can post anything on OpenSea and just list
And
it.
it's an NFT?
It's an NFT. So he
I thought
listed
it had
them.
to be an image, like a computer
Nah,
drawing.
you could just do anything.
I didn't know that.
So he puts it on OpenSea, and he lists it for like 0.0001, like a stupid cheap
Because
amount.
nobody wants
Literally like $5. He listed them for like $5, and then on the 9th, like last week, that shit just blew up, got hella traction. He sold out, and the floor price went from like 0.0001, which was like $5, to like 0.25, which was almost like $800 to $1,000 each. So he sold all 1,000 of his pictures for around $800 to $1,000 each, and that fool made $1 million in like a week.
But so now how does that work, like if somebody were to take a picture of you and then try and sell it?
Well, that's me. I could sue them because...
But that's the thing, though. Is
Are
a
you talking
pop,
about, like,
you
famous
can't,
people?
But you can't use a famous person can't use a paparazzi person's picture on their. They can't post.
Yeah, because the paparazzi was able to take that picture of them out in public where they're able to be getting
But
photographed.
that's what I'm saying. So I could take one of you out in public and I could use.
Okay, yeah, I guess in a sense, yeah.
That's crazy.
You could go do that.
Then
Yeah.
you could do that with like Mike Tyson if you find him out in public.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah. He even said the guy who made this picture. It's called like Gorlami or some shit. Gorzami. Yeah, Gorlami. No, that's from fucking Inglourious Bastards. His name's like Gorzami or some shit. And he said, he's like, hey, when you take my pictures, since you have like complete access and complete control of them, he's like, please just don't like disrespect them. He's like, my parents will be hella embarrassed if you do that.
Kid, or the
Yeah,
Indonesian
he
kid?
said that. He's like a 20-year-old kid. Yeah, but it's crazy, bro. That fool made $1 million in like
And then
1 week.
But is it still like, or is it just a one time, like one couple days thing?
I mean, it's still kind of selling. Like today, they're selling.
They're still trading.
And he's just making money off of off the transfers now.
Yeah, bro. That's crazy.
So I feel like I've asked you this before, but OpenSea's not the only.
No,
place, right?
OpenSea is just the biggest marketplace for like most mainstream shit. Coinbase is actually gonna have a marketplace.
But like you can have it, like say I buy an NFT off OpenSea, can I then post it on a different one?
Yes. So when you buy an NFT off OpenSea, it's just gonna go to your wallet, like your MetaMask wallet. And then your MetaMask wallet is just connected to OpenSea.
I can link that to any
and you can link it to any
or any
website,
other app,
yeah, any other
Switch.
app that is gonna trade or sell NFTs.
See that post where Tory Lane says Drake, if he sells an NFT album, he can make like 150 mil.
Oh yeah, bro.
But I mean, he made $1 million within less than a minute, I think.
Yeah, because Drake will be able to sell his shit for 150 each. Tory Lane just sold his for like $1
He sold
each.
it for
yeah.
$1. Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
Bro, people will buy Drake's for like 1,000 each, bro.
But even then, too. So why does it seem like most NFTs that I've found, any collections or whatever, it's usually about a 10,000 or less.
Just because that's the general amount to make it seem like it's limited, but also like enough where you can have like a big community.
Because Tory Lane did $1 million, right?
Yeah, because he's selling.
that's how
That's
he made
basically like
$1 million.
selling like CDs.
song?
He wants to sell like 1 million CDs or 1 million songs, copies of his
But
song.
that's also why he was able to say he made $1 million in under a minute.
Yeah, because
he sold 1 million
sold
copies at
yeah,
$1.
exactly.
Gotcha.
If he sold like 10,000, he wouldn't have made shit.
I wonder how much that shit gets taxed.
It's crypto,
Or,
so
like,
it's
how
only
you file
taxed
it
if
and
you.
whatnot.
It's only taxed if you cash it in USD. So that's the biggest thing, bro. Once like you can pay your rent in crypto,
Yeah, but
they're not gonna be able to tax you. Think about it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They can't with Bitcoin though,
But only if you.
because they just say, okay, we accept this as tender.
What do you mean?
Like now, Bitcoin is accepted as tender at a lot of locations.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so
you
you
see-
won't have to get taxed on that shit.
The gas station right now is like Bitcoin ATM. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, now I've seen that at like Eastridge. I mean, years ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And that's why that was before like it was like just an app you can get fucking Bitcoin on. So I was like, how the fuck do they like in my head? I was like, isn't Bitcoin illegal? How do they have an ATM for this shit? You know what I
It's
mean?
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
it's
no
like
idea.
that news. It's all this man paid $100,000 for a pizza, and he paid like 12 Bitcoin for it back in the
way
day or
back
something like
when
that.
shit was hella cheap. That shit's fucked
No,
up.
not 100,000.
I don't know what it was. I'm just saying,
Insane
shooting a
amount,
fucking price.
Insane amount. It was like he gave him like
Like $1 million, bro.
yeah, he gave him like and it was 12 Bitcoins that he earned in a competition.
Oh,
Like it was
really?
like a video game or something where he got third place, and third place was getting 12 Bitcoin.
Instead of like the $500 prize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Like first place 500,
Yeah.
second place 100,
Yeah, yeah.
third place only 12 bitcoins.
Yeah, but then that's
Shit's
what
worth
ends
like
up blowing
millions
up.
now.
Imagine
dude.
being the guy who won first. You're all excited that you finally like, fuck! Yeah.
I know. I could have fucking had 12 bitcoins.
You're all fucking playing Mario Kart. You slow down right before the finish. Third.
I think about how many people are like have wallets that are just gone, missing.
Bro, I have
Yeah,
one.
this guy almost threw away his fucking code last
Oh,
time.
yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, your fucking paper.
Bro, I have a Binance wallet that they won't. They told me it's deleted. I'm like, bro,
Well,
I
if you
got
got
at
it.
least like 5K in there. What? I don't know.
Damn.
Bullshit, though. Whatever. Fuck them.
Didn't you say there was another thing you want to talk about? You said the volcano and something else.
Yeah, I talked the UK.
Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
something else I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you guys seen this video, but I think it was in like Brazil. There's like people on like a boat tour. And there was a fucking huge ass side of the cliff
Dude,
that straight just.
I thought it was
No
fake. at
way.
first.
I know.
I thought
It
was
came
fake.
down and
You
hit
haven't
the
seen
boat.
that?
You haven't seen that, bro? So I guess like they're just doing some boat tour and just cruising along.
It's a
and
bunch
then-
of boats.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a whole bunch
bunch
of
of
boats
boats.
out there. It looks like a nice ass area, and they see the fucking like cliff starting to come out. A whole side of the cliff falls off and lands on the boat, and like 30 people were injured. I think 10 got killed, bro. But imagine if you're on the
Jesus.
boat and then you just get crushed. I would jump off the boat. Like there's nothing. Like obviously you could get injured, but if you stay on the boat, that's a hard surface. Getting crushed by a hard surface. If you're in the water, you're gonna get hit by water. It's gonna
Definitely
be
the water
better.
would slow it.
It's gonna be better.
It's gonna smack and have that.
Either
little
way,
bit of
if it's a big ass fucking
No,
rock,
no,
it's
yeah,
gonna
that's-
hurt.
Oh, yeah,
that's what
you're
I'm
gonna
saying.
get fucked up
yeah.
regardless.
I'm honestly surprised it wasn't the opposite, where it was like 10 injured, 30 killed.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? Like the way you see how many boats just get.
That's crazy.
But if
No,
you think
But
about
it's
it,
also they only probably did survive because they were on water, to where the momentum also was
yeah,
able
it,
to
like
take
they're
the
injured,
force.
like they got hit up, but they
Yeah.
didn't get
And then
squished.
they get fucked and flip, but then they end up at
Exactly.
the surface as you float.
But if you
naturally.
get crushed between the boat and the rock, you're just straight squished.
But that's what I'm saying. But even then, I'm sure those boats, the way how big that cliff was compared to those boats, that boat is also just getting taken underwater.
But it's also resisting a lot more than just water.
Right, 100%. It's worse than just being on the water. And even
Was there a
then,
big ass wave?
the video, the person's like
Yeah,
right
the
there.
full
so
just
it's
like, yeah, just right after that shit's done, they're just out.
Oh my, that's
I can't believe you've
fucked
never
up.
seen that. That shit's fucking
Is it
crazy.
new?
It was probably like last month, yeah, or like the beginning of the month.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch it.
not even that.
Yeah, thinking about that just reminds me of Bob Saget, bro. I'm glad he wasn't on there. But yeah, that fool died.
Rest in
sucks.
peace.
That sucks that he died, man. I mean, I was even tripping too. I mean, not this was a while back, but when Screech
What's
died.
that?
Screech, you don't know who that
Who's
is?
Screech?
Saved by the Bell, Screech. It's an
I
old
never
show.
watched that show.
But he's the goofy looking one that had the curly hair.
How'd he die?
He died.
Is he like a comedian too, kind of?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember how he died. But I was not even that. I was just surprised to find out when he died. It said San Jose native.
Oh, she's from San Jose?
Yeah, I
What
was
the
like,
hell?
how did I not know that all my life? Especially watching Saved by the Bell. I never knew that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like all these actors and famous people die in hotels. It's like, oh,
That's why I was tripping. I was like, bro, why do all these actors and shit always go to hotels alone, bro? It sucks. But then I really thought about it. I'm like, he was like on tour, like
Yeah,
doing
he's-
his show,
Yeah,
so he's
well,
gonna go
especially
kick it at a hotel.
comedian
Yeah,
yeah, like Bob Saget. He was probably, I think he was performing that night,
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah,
at a
I
hotel.
heard
room.
exactly. That's what I heard.
And then
but
what I heard is they found him with his hand, like not clenching,
He
but
was-
like out down.
that shit
with
was
his hand.
pumping.
Probably-
He was like, heart
Probably
attack, maybe.
pledging allegiance.
Dude,
Did it for America.
man is dead. Man is dead. No, but a lot of people don't like because I remember as a kid we grew up watching him on Full House.
Full House,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden I see for the first time one of his comedy shows
On How High, you see him on How High.
I can't remember what it was.
He's
but-
all, I'm addicted to fucking meth. He's like, I'll suck dick
Oh,
for meth.
yeah,
or some
yeah, yeah,
shit.
it's like How High
He
the
makes
movie.
he makes
yeah,
that
yeah.
cameo.
Yeah,
Dave
but
Chappelle, that shit's
exactly.
hella
And
funny.
even then, I still before that I saw his actual stand up like comedy like.
Oh, I never
like he
watched
did, like
that.
a special.
Yeah.
and I saw that and I was just like he's like literally saying dick, you know, like
Like
just
he's a funny
cursing,
instead of being the
cursing.
dad on Full
yeah, instead of
House.
being like the hair penny or whatever the fuck
Wait.
it is. You know what I mean? Dude,
He was on the Dave Chappelle
yeah,
when he was like,
What?
he's like, I suck dick for crack, not for weed.
That was him.
That was
yeah.
him.
Oh,
He's
that's
like,
an
he's like,
addiction.
all you smoke is weed. He's like, I suck dick for crack, man.
Who is man?
That shit's
I didn't know
hella
that was
funny.
him. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's all like all scruffy beard and shit. Like they have him looking like a tweaker.
Nah, that movie's hella funny, bruh. But damn, R.I.P. Bob Saget.
No, yeah.
Salute.
Rest in peace.
It's interesting, like when you get older too, and just you see like celebrities when you were a kid that now are older.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's just
true.
Like, it's just so weird to see. Like Sylvester Stallone, he's like way past his prime, but when we were kids, he was like the man. Tyson, he's a little bit still pretty more
Fucking
badass.
monster.
And,
You know
yeah.
what trips me out, bruh? Fucking not Morgan Freeman. Denzel Washington, bruh. That fool fucking... yeah, Morgan Freeman looking way too old. But Denzel Washington, that fool was like 65 in The Equalizer. And he was like, bro, he was like 40.
Yeah, then he got younger.
Dude, I know, that's what I'm saying. Dude, in Training Day, I thought he was like 28. That boy was like 45 in Training Day.
No, in Training Day he looked older. For
But he
sure.
was, I thought
He was like the OG cop.
yeah,
So
no, I know, but I thought
kinda-
he was like maybe like 30 when they filmed that.
How old is he now?
Dude, he's like 60-some now.
He's old.
But he's still doing good, like, in movies and shit. Like,
He was in he did a movie not too long ago with what's the Jared Leto?
What's the movie?
It's called something Lies or something. Like that. It's about like an LA sheriff, and he basically it's like a killer and an investigator sheriff, which is Denzel and the other guy, whatever
Jared
the fuck,
Leto.
Jared Leto. Yeah, it's actually really good. He's like Jared Leto's a really good actor.
no, Jared Leto's
Yeah,
good.
I don't
Really
know
good
about that. What was that Batman movie when he's
You don't like him as the Joker?
Did you guys like him as the Joker?
I did. I just think he was playing more of like a comic book.
Jared
Joker.
Leto, yeah. In
wasn't like-
Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah, he
He's
wasn't like the normal joke, like a human Joker. I
Yeah.
took him as like that goofy, like he was
like,
literally.
he's like,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he took that kind of route, which is, I mean,
Who is he?
it's not
He's
his
also
fault.
gonna be. He's gonna be. What's that?
In the new Oh yeah,
It's
the
not
new
Batman. It's
the
like
he's like a good guy, bad guy.
Morbius.
Yeah,
Morbius.
Is it Morbius?
Yeah, the
Yeah, that looks
doctor.
clean.
He's like Dracula, basically.
Shit looks crazy. That one looks good.
You know, That movie looks sick.
But he's pretty good in Blade Runner.
He's in Blade Runner?
Isn't he in Blade Runner?
I don't know. The new
He's
one?
like the bad guy.
You know how old he is?
How old?
He's like Denzel's age.
Really?
He's old as fuck.
Oh yeah. Hey, sorry,
dog.
Denzel. That boy wins. I thought he was like 20 right
Yeah,
now.
no.
I thought he was literally like 35 right
That
now.
fool's old, dog.
Damn.
Old.
He looked like a hippie.
Oh, you know what movie I just watched? It's like hella good that my mom wouldn't let me watch when I was a kid. Butterfly Effect.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
That movie's fucking.
love that.
Ashton
hella
Kutcher?
good,
I
bro.
love that movie. That
Like,
was a really good movie.
I
Because
was-
it's like what we were talking about, talking to your younger self.
Exactly.
You're,
Yeah.
like, changing your whole life
Yeah.
in one moment.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
bruh.
Going into different dimensions.
Yeah.
That shit is trippy, bro.
I always tripped on the scene where he's like, he goes to jail and he's trying to prove to the guy.
Oh, and then he
his
gets the
cellmate.
fucking
He's all,
cuts on his hand.
Mrs.
Yeah. And then he just wakes up with the scars, and
Yeah.
the dude's like,
And the
"You're
guy's all-
fucking Jesus
Yeah,
Christ
'cause
himself,
he
bro."
nailed him. Yeah.
He was able to fucking get
Yeah.
this.
I need to watch that. I haven't seen it in a minute.
Nah, I haven't watched it ever, and then I watched it. The
What was
other
it
day. Sama had it on like Vudu. You have to like buy it.
damn.
I used to have it on DVD, like before even Blu-ray. It was like straight up DVD.
You know, it's a fire.
Who uses
movie.
DVDs
All
anymore?
movies that were like early 2000s are way better than like movies that come out now. I feel like
Well,
shit now is like
nowadays-
kind of corny.
Yeah, well nowadays they're not focusing on storyline because they have crazy effects.
They got
That's
cinematics
true,
like
exactly.
Dune. Like
you
Dune.
had to have an interesting
and you have to
story.
have good ass actors
And
and,
a good actor,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like Dune. That was cinematic as fuck.
Dune was
yeah,
cinematic
but
as fuck.
dumb as fuck.
Eh.
So that's why I didn't like it. That was my complaint when we talked about it. I was like, it's just what the fuck is going on?
Were you watching it at home?
What was
though?
the point of that movie?
Were you watching it at home though?
Yeah, but and that's what I said last time.
You got to see it in
But I
theater.
have a really good surround sound system,
Theater.
like a really good. Like it's like you feel
It's
the
cinematic,
couch.
bro.
I was watching it at home, drunk as fuck, with like 10 people. I couldn't hear one word
Oh,
from the
that
movie.
usually I didn't even know.
And
Yeah,
then
10 people I didn't even know.
No, it's I didn't even know, and then just fuck that. But nah, I watched it in the theater. That shit was fire.
It was all right. I mean, like I said, I
Have
ended
you
up
guys
falling
seen
asleep.
the new Boba Fett show?
Oh yeah, I've been watching
Boba
every
Fett?
time it comes out. Yeah,
That shit's sick.
There's a new one that just came out?
yeah, they made a Boba Fett series.
It's all about Boba Fett, not
It's basically
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian, but Boba
No
Fett.
way.
Yeah.
Is
sick.
it lit?
There's
Is it lit?
4 episodes so far.
Yeah, it's actually I like it.
It's good.
Bruh.
Yeah.
It's good because I didn't really know Boba Fett's like storyline, and then they kind of like break it down more. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they show how he basically got out because he was supposed to die. But it's hella funny how Star Wars just steals hella shit from like everything, like Dune. Like they
Why,
literally had
that's
the
cinematic
they had
as
the
fuck or
fucking
what?
no, they had the literally same shit. The sand dunes, they had the fucking worms, they got even the spice.
Yeah,
like,
but see, to say
the
they
currency.
copied, Star Wars.
no,
comics,
Dune was way before Star Wars and the books, and then Star
Oh,
Wars came
really?
out. Yeah, and that's why
Oh.
it was like a big thing.
Okay, my bad.
Because like even the Tusken Raiders in Star Wars, that's like Zendaya's tribe in Dune. You know,
Yeah.
the people that live under the sand
Oh,
and
yeah.
do
All
all
the
that
blue
shit.
eyes.
Yeah.
What's it called? One thing I did just stupid that I want to talk about was two things. One was this dumb one was the have you seen the Machine Gun Kelly designed a ring for Megan Fox that supposedly will hurt her if she tries to take it off?
No
What the
way.
fuck? Oh, I saw it. It's like a heart, one stone. It's like
blue.
2 stones.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
a diamond and like a
What
satellite.
does it have, like, rib
It's
fucking...
based the way I think of it. Yeah, it's like it's a Chinese finger trap.
Yeah.
So if
like
she
a-
pulls this like cutter
The more
shit.
you pull, yeah, the more it hurts. So, but the thing is, it's not connected. It's like you said, it's 2 parts. So if you really
like,
want to,
pry
you
it
can spread
open.
it
Yeah,
open. Yeah.
and
So
then they
it
like
still
drink
take
each
off.
Probably
other's
just
blood.
a gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's
They
the
drink
shock
each other's
factor.
blood, bro.
They've learned from hanging out with the Kardashians. You gotta
Do something
make
crazy.
headlines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do something crazy.
even if it doesn't do that. To just what is somebody get? How she got to prove it to
she's gonna
somebody?
be like,
oh yeah, it
Ow,
hurts.
this hurts.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Ouch.
it's like, but another thing I want to talk about that's actually more serious and trippy is in LA now it's getting really publicized that like Amazon or any kind of like FedEx or whatever, they move a lot of their packages through train.
Oh,
So
I
now
saw
there's
that.
like this whole like alley basically where
Yeah.
dudes will just fucking go and jack these.
Oh shit!
these
like
trains.
hijacking
Like-
trains
yeah,
and
like
shit.
Fast and Furious,
Like you're
type
playing a
shit,
fucking
but they're
Red
not
Dead
driving.
Redemption or
Yeah,
some
they're
shit.
just jumping on and just literally TVs, fucking anything. And then like you'll see,
It's
there's just
flooded.
It's just littered with the trash that they've ripped
Oh,
open.
they rip it
and the
open and
packaging's
leave
there.
the packaging
everywhere down that road.
Jeez.
But it's like you're telling me
They don't have
the
security
news-
on that
Not even
motherfucking
that. The
shit?
news knows about this, and they can't have one cop that says, "Let me just park my car right here."
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna do it in front of the cop. You know what I mean? They're gonna get too scared.
Well,
Or just
I
have,
mean,
like-
isn't LA a shithole right now? They're talking about
I
how
mean,
they
the
have...
world is a shithole.
Well,
right
I'm
now.
talking about they have, like, low staff on police and
the
whatnot.
world has that right now. That's a
Yeah.
problem in the
I mean,
United
yeah, that
States,
is true.
man.
Low,
Especially
what,
like,
low police?
yeah, nobody wants to be a cop right now.
Yeah.
You're held to the most insane standard,
That's
and
true.
it's life or death constantly. And then
everyone hates you.
Hates you even whether you've done something wrong or not yet. But then now imagine if you make one just normal mistake, even though a lot of times they're killing somebody, but like a mistake that sometimes isn't that bad. I don't think you know
You're gonna get a hell lot more hate
you're
for it.
crucified, and even if sometimes you were in the right. You know, like you were legit defending yourself. People will still find a way to
just
fucking
the
make
example
it
that's
a
made
problem.
out of.
Exactly.
You know, it's just so like a lot of people don't even want to be a cop now.
That's true.
It's a huge problem.
I'm glad I didn't get into it.
Hey, and I read something, or not read. I saw a post. It was actually your friend posted it. Parker. It said,
Peter.
it was about who's that guy Tucker Carlson who's on like Fox.
Oh,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He was talking about how there's hella homeless, right? Because they don't get like. They basically are getting aided to be homeless. They're getting free drugs.
Right.
They're getting free tents. They're
Right.
getting free
Oh,
food.
yeah, I saw that
all this
today.
shit,
They're
right?
getting a paycheck.
Yeah,
by
low
in
key.
some
I mean,
cases.
all that. Okay, that paycheck shit. That's all fucked. Like, don't be doing that. But like, at the end of the day, it's like I feel like jails would rather have homeless on the streets because like basically that post was saying put them in jail if they do that shit. If they're doing drugs on the street, put them in jail. Whatever. Like discipline them.
Yeah.
But you're not going to take them to jail and then you're basically giving them another home.
You're
all this
getting
shit.
food.
Yeah, they don't want
shelter for
homeless
the night.
in jail. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They'd
yeah.
rather have them on the streets. It's like kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think the homeless. I mean, homeless inside jails and during holiday season is the most because they get treated.
Yeah. They like want to go to jail, low key in a sense.
Yeah. Okay. I got a roof over my head for the night.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'll be out tomorrow. And that's the thing, though, is like a lot of charges when it comes to like what a homeless person is doing for like drug use. They're homeless, so they're usually not gonna have a big amount on them at a time, anyway.
And they're not gonna be able to pay that shit off.
Not even that, but they're not gonna
like
have
the
a big enough to
drugs.
where they're getting a charge where they're getting a long term.
Yeah.
It's like petty shit.
It's like
where
I'm
they're
gonna take
just
your
like,
drugs, flush
you're
them, and you
getting
have
a
to
slap on
stay
the
in here
wrist.
for a night.
Yeah, you're getting a slap
some
on the
shit like
wrist.
that.
You're spending the night in jail, and then you're back out, and it just can keep repeating. And then on top of that, yes, now the city just spent to feed them and house them,
And they're
for
not
a
gonna
night
get
or
paid
whatever.
back. Like
no,
the homeless
never.
can't pay
They'll
them
never
back.
get that money
You know what
back.
I'm saying?
And that's what trips me out too. Is like if a homeless person just breaks into your car, you can't sue that homeless person.
Nah,
You're not gonna get
you
that
just
money.
have to get the insurance, and you
Yeah.
have to pay your deductible.
You know what I
like
mean?
they can't even use their insurance.
It's
or
insane.
like bullshit.
It's
It's hella
insane.
fucked.
I don't know. Or like if a homeless person attacks you, even fuck
That's why you gotta
insurance.
just
What are you gonna do
fuck
when you
'em
don't
up.
have
Yeah.
insurance?
Yeah,
You know
you
what I
just
mean?
gotta fuck up a homeless person.
So it comes at you with a needle.
Hell no.
That's the thing too. Is like
You never know what they're fucking.
They're
The homeless people
unpredictable.
are
They're
unpredictable.
unpredictable.
Yeah, they're
and
crazy.
They're unpredictable, but you never know also what they have. Like whether it's a weapon or whether it's just like a disease.
Yeah.
True.
So even if you're the one fucking them up, their blood's now on you.
Exactly
Yeah.
true.
You know what I
Shit
mean?
gets in
So
your
it's
like.
This is
what
grimy,
do you,
dude.
what do you really want to take that risk in at all?
Just gotta
You
stay
know?
away from them motherfuckers, bro.
I've liked to think that I've kind of like now I know enough where I know when somebody's tweaking if they're like in a violent kind of tweak or in a very happy
More
mode,
like chill,
or
yeah.
sleepy or like
Yeah.
or they just got high so they're not even angry. But there's those guys that are coming off the withdrawal that are just fucking cussing at the air as they're walking.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
those
You
fools
know
are
they're
tripping.
looking for any reason to start something. So
Oh,
I,
facts.
I'll cross the street at that point. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to be next to this person, especially because your body will not be able to react fast enough than their cheap shot or cheap attack. You know what I mean? Whatever. If that were to happen, I'm not obviously not all of them will do that, but
Crackhead strength.
you're already getting that first hit. Now, what if they had a weapon? Or like even like if they're behind you and you get hit in the back of the head, almost 9 times out of 10, that's a straight up knockout
Yeah,
right
you're
away.
done.
You know what I mean?
Done.
So you can't even defend yourself at that point. And then your free will to whatever they decide to do to you while you're knocked out.
Yeah.
That's what trips me
You're getting
out.
some diseases.
You know what I
bro.
mean? That's why it's,
You're getting AIDS.
that's what I mean. If you even
You're gonna die.
survive, you know what I mean? Or it's like fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not risking that shit.
Hell no.
I'm always like I get made fun of too because like when I go to a restaurant or when I sit down, I have to sit facing the door. I want to know what's going on.
Warhead on forehead.
Oh,
You
you
know
want
what
to
I
see like if
I'll-
some shit's coming in?
Yeah,
or what's
so-
going
whether
in?
it's drama, whether it's people fighting with each other, or whether it's a crazy person, like what I just want to know whether their car's coming through that front door or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck, like I just want to know what the fuck's. I want to know because 9 times out of 10 when something does happen like that, it happens from the front door. It's not gonna happen from the back door. It's not gonna happen
Yeah.
from just a window. 9
Yeah.
times out of 10.
Yeah,
drama-
I'll never sit towards like the wall or anything. I'll sit towards the fucking crowd.
Yeah, exactly. I always want to, see what's going on, and that's another thing too. Is like I feel like I look at faces a lot, to where I can go somewhere like I just saw them at, what's in Whole Foods last week, and then like somebody will do whoever will be like, how the fuck do you know that? I'm like, I don't know. because I'm paying attention to their faces. A lot of
Yeah.
people are just like minding their own business in their own world. Just I want to do this. I like look whether I'm acknowledging them or not. I still like it's something.
So
in
do
my
you
brain
think?
puts it.
Do you believe in profiling?
To a certain extent.
I think so too. Yeah,
To a certain extent, yes.
because you could definitely tell people's body language. And
Oh
shit
yeah,
like that.
profiling's fine, but like racial profiling, nah.
No,
so like
no,
I
not
think
like
about it
that.
like this.
Wait, what do you mean by believing? Do I believe it happens?
Like,
Because I believe there's racial profiling.
No, I believe there's racial profiling, but I'll be honest, I profile in general.
And
like
yeah, that's
here's
what I'm
an
saying.
example.
I profile.
Here's an
Yeah,
example.
yeah.
Here's an example. Regardless of race or not, you see a white dude looking tweaked out, sketch as fuck on the street, and you see a black dude tweaked out, sketch as fuck on the street. I'm both just gonna look at those dudes like, these motherfuckers are dangerous, tweaked out, sus. So it has nothing to do with their race. But
Right.
like, you see a black dude looking nice, you see a white dude looking nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah.
But see, and that's my problem too, though. Is
So
like,
it's not racial, but it is profiling on like based on,
On
like you
body
said, body
language.
language, how you're dressed, how you're presenting yourself.
your age.
Your age,
Because
exactly.
I'm telling you, I can't even tell you how many times it's not a secret to our fans even. I have a nice, well-paying job. Even before this job, I had a well-paying job.
Mhm.
I love to tip somebody that can earn that service. I have no problem giving them a more than enough tip. You know what I mean? And or like when I'll go into a store to shop for something, I go in there with a nice amount of money. Like, dope, I'm going to get literally whatever I want.
Yeah.
And I'll still get treated just some type of way, or I'll still get followed sometimes. And I'm just like, okay, clearly not racially profiling me because
Yeah,
I'm white.
you're white, yeah.
But they're profiling me. So
Yeah.
it's like you can't call that racial profiling.
Yeah, no.
But I'm sure, I don't know what goes on in other races that don't look like me. But yeah, I'm sure it probably happens a little bit more often than not too with them. And therefore they kind of contradict that
Oh.
too. It's because of my color,
Yeah.
which it may or may not be.
I
for some
100%
cases.
believe there is racially profiling,
But
for sure.
But to act like it doesn't happen to white people. is
Oh
what I
no,
don't
no!
like,
It still it happens to
Yeah.
all types of people.
Yeah,
racial profiling, but like it's worse for people of color, to be completely honest,
Yeah.
versus white people.
Have you ever seen that experiment where somebody's out of college and they're like they ask a bunch of people, like they say, what do you feel about when somebody comes up to you and when you walk into a store and asks you if you need any help? And every person of color that they showed was like, it's just insulting. They're basically accusing me of stealing, or they're trying to see what I'm doing. And every white person that was in there was like, it's actually nice because I can get in and out quick. I can just ask them what I need to know.
Yeah.
And,
But that just shows you that's how like
perspective.
also because of the experiences that they've probably been through that we haven't experienced. You know, what
That
I'm saying?
too, though. Yeah, exactly.
So we don't know. It's
like a
it's like
double coin,
yeah,
double
you know,
sided coin, yeah.
we don't know, but also like we don't want to say that it's always justifiable for them to just be like so negative in a sense for
Right,
that,
right.
because most people are probably just like, yeah, we want to help you. You know,
some
like
people
the
are
guy who's
probably-
working there is like, I want to just help.
There was
Here.
a teacher, I think his name was Mr. Hernandez. He was the baseball coach.
Yeah.
Okay. He did this one time. He said, everybody close your eyes. And if you're listening, you can do this too. Close your eyes. Okay. Now, when I'm going to say something. I want you to just think of a race or a person when I say it. And he says, a gangbanger.
That's fucked up.
He said that.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying it's fucked up of what I'm thinking of.
And then he goes, now everybody, say what you thought. And he goes, did you think like a black person or a Mexican person? And everybody's like, yeah. And he goes, okay, a rapist. A lot of people think a white guy.
Yeah.
It's just there's certain things that for whatever reason we connected to what we connected to, whether
Yeah.
you're racist or not, whether you black,
It's the
white,
environment, though,
Mexican,
right?
Asian,
It's just
you have your own
literally-
set preferences,
Yeah.
or not preferences, but what you experienced.
Yeah.
What you were able to see or told or was told, as a kid. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's why it's fucked up that people try and like say when somebody was racist or did something racist or said something racist as a kid. It's like you're so impressionable as
Yeah.
a kid. It's like
And they're gonna like cancel you from all that shit way back.
you know what
like,
I mean? It's like
it comes
to,
out in
to
the
act like
future.
you can't grow and change.
Exactly, and change. That's the
the
stupidest shit.
dumbest thing in the world to me.
Yeah, people canceling people off like a video they made 10 years ago.
Yeah, granted, there's a lot of people who were racist as a kid that are racist as an adult.
Oh, yeah,
but
for
to
sure.
say that, or there's people that weren't racist as a kid
That are
but
now
something
racist,
happened to
yeah.
them to make them racist. You know
Exactly.
what I mean? It's like you can't. And then racism can happen from any person to any person.
Oh yeah,
any race to any race. You know what I mean?
100%.
Racism can happen to your own race. You can be racist to your own people.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like, it's like, and then it's like, I saw something the other day about, or it was actually just recently posted on WorldStar about a girl who says she's two different races, and that therefore that gives her the right to say the N-word, and and now it's getting blown up because people. And it was a girl from Euphoria, actually. And
Zendaya?
No, because Zendaya's like black. I'm like,
Oh, so it wasn't a black?
She is. I think she was. That's what she was trying to say. She is part black, or she has not. I don't actually know. It wasn't that she was black, but it was like basically saying like she's Mexican, and that's the thing is a lot of people that are Mexican use the N-word.
Yeah,
they do, and a lot of times they'll get the pass. Nobody bats an eye at it. It's when a white person usually says it that it's an issue, which okay, that's fine. But why is it now? If majority of people are okay with it. Normal times, like, I said that, and you're like, yeah, because you've heard it. A Mexican person say that the N-word. But then it's like, how are you going to pick and choose now? Yeah. Now it's a big deal because this celebrity or this person is successful and
exactly.
It's just weird. It's so weird how people.
Well, like you were talking about earlier, people always are going to find a reason just to like hate on someone for anything that they're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Point the finger so people don't point it at me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Don't focus on my
talk
flaws.
About them.
Focus on that dummy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's just people, dog, and that's what's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like even in school or when it comes to certain jobs, it's like you deal with people that are just always like, look at that fucking person. That person. Oh god, I can't stand that person.
Hey,
but it's they're trying to avoid what they're doing wrong.
But it's literally like it's hard to like get away from it because it's literally everywhere. Even like in sales, I used to sell like fucking mattresses and shit. When I saw someone looking in cheap, I'd be like, yo, this was not gonna spend shit. Saw someone pull up in some nice shit, I'd be like, yeah, they're gonna buy. So it's like obviously we are always profiling. Yeah. It's hard to get away from profiling, regardless of race or not.
It's like when I go to the flea market.
I was at the car dealership.
They're not telling me the same price they tell
exactly. They say, hey, that's $10 to you, but that's $2 to homie over here.
Exactly, and it's legit that much of a difference.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're trying to have me pay retail price for a used item.
Exactly. I go to fucking just like profiling. I went to New York. They knew I was a tourist. This fool's all trying to give me some shit. He's like, yeah, this is like $12 for this. I'm like, $12 for a hot dog, bro? This is like $3. He's like, all right, bro, you're right. He's like, yeah, $3.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they try to get one off on you.
Trying to get a leg over on.
They're trying to take advantage of you in any way, in other ways.
People are shady.
And the only way that they're able to even think they could take advantage of you is if they profile you and assume something about you. You know what I'm saying?
That brings me to my thing. I was talking to Shane about this because we were talking about NFTs, and he was saying how he doesn't really like them or believe in them because it's technically, like we said, a pyramid scheme in a sense. You're kind of screwing somebody over. The last person to get it that can't sell it is kind of screwed unless they're really happy with what they paid and they got.
True. Yes.
But a lot of times
that's hella true, bro. The last person that has it is just holding the bag.
Yeah,
literally.
You know what I mean?
What are you gonna do now?
So it's like in a lot of cases they lose money because they just end up selling it for something that's
exactly
something.
Yeah.
But it's like I was just telling him, it's like, dude, people bought a pet rock. If somebody's dumb enough to buy that rock, who am I to not sell it to him?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but it's just not right. I'm like, I hear you, but that person's happy with that. They got a pet rock.
Yeah.
They're not complaining.
Yeah, they were happy. They paid this amount for this pet rock for this reason.
People buy potatoes in the mail.
People buy fucking chicks' bathwater.
Yeah, but see, even then that's
we know you bought that.
That's more like kinky-ish, weird fetishes.
That's just like
I'm just talking about like an item that somebody would want.
Yeah, but another man's garbage is fucking someone's treasure, Next person's treasure.
Yeah. But I'm saying like something that's not even their treasure. Like they get no financial gain out of having that pet rock. Their life does not change having that pet rock, but them they can justify to themselves that they got it, and or it's a gag. They understand that it's a joke.
Yeah, like I paid for a joke.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But they got their money's worth. They're
getting joy out of it.
What's wrong with They wouldn't never got that happiness if I didn't offer them that pet rock to buy.
That's true.
They bought it because they wanted it. That's on them.
Yeah,
it'd be different if you're saying to somebody,
you
buy
need
this NFT because you're going to make money off this NFT, and then they don't make money.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
That's true.
That's fucking somebody over.
Well,
but to say, because you never know, especially when it comes to that.
Oh,
Like saying, buy this pet rock. It's got a real heart. In a day, it'll start moving. That's a lie. You're lying. You're fucking them over. But if you tell them, here's a pet rock, it's a gag gift, get it? And people are like, oh, that is funny. Let me buy one. For whether it's $2 or whatever.
Yeah, as long as they're willing, you shouldn't be mad. You shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah.
In a way,
you can't rape the willing.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? That's what they say. I don't know anything about that, but that's what they say.
Cancel this guy right now.
But no, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's just it's. I get Shane's point though. It is fucked up. Somebody a lot of times ends up fucked.
Left holding.
He just watched that South Park though, for sure.
Nobody likes to come. I mean, besides you, because you were honest and you admitted it. But nobody likes to come out and say, I lost all this money on this NFT I bought.
Oh yeah.
But they'll sure as fuck talk about whenever they make money off of it.
Bro, I'll talk about whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people aren't. But you're also willing to do that because it's content we're talking about. A lot. It's something to talk about. But a lot of people are, or like when it comes to stocks or, buying a coin. It's like if they lose money on it,
they don't want to talk about their negative shit. They want to just talk about their
or gambling.
W's.
You never talk about losing all the time, but you talk about winning.
Yeah.
You won $100. Yeah, but how many times did you fucking lose to make that?
Exactly. You're like, I only lost 10,000.
How down bad are you?
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just everybody's trying to flex. Everybody's trying to be
exactly.
You have something unique on top of the other person.
That's facts.
All right, you guys ready to wrap it up?
Yeah.
This is a good EP.
Till the next episode.